Hey YouTube, it's your girl Razia J, and I'm back with another video. If this is your first time landing on my channel, seeing my face, welcome. I am so happy that I am back in front of my camera recording, guys. It's been a while. So if you are new and you have never seen my face and this is the first time that you have ever landed on one of my channels, welcome, welcome, welcome. This channel is where social work, my faith, and my family all intersect. And if you have been rocking with me, you know the drill. You know what we're doing here. You know what it's all about. Thank you so much for your continual support. I know it's been a while. I have not had a video released since early October. And really and truly, the reason why there was no video is because life has been lifing. As you guys can tell, I'm not much of a vlogger. I really can't remember to pick up the camera, right? So I'm not a vlogger. And I can't remember to do the everyday snippets of my life and what I'm doing. So I never get the opportunity to really do that. But this video is just going to be a catch up. Where have I been? What has been going on? What you guys can expect from the channel, and how 2023 is right around the corner. And I'm starting to prepare myself for that. So where have I been? I have been working. I have been being a full-time mom. My husband is away at training, so it's just me and the two kids, and that means their activities, their time at school, me having a job, a lot of juggling that I really don't have the time to do certain things. I usually batch record, and I haven't been able to batch record because I recorded some content in October for the whole month, thinking that I was giving myself a break because I knew that it would be a very tiring time for me and I would have a lot to do. And the sound in all of those videos was off. I think my mic was losing its battery, like the battery was dying. So the mic was not picking up the sound. And I'm hoping that I changed the battery today, that it's not going to be that same winded sound and that this video can go up. That's what's really been happening. Like, the quality of the videos was not where it needed to be, and I was not going to waste your time or my time. I also have been reading. So I've been reading books, like, for real. I spent the whole month of October really reading and just getting into reading more books and just stimulating my mind in a different way. So I haven't been here on YouTube, but I want to share with you guys my current read for the month of November, because I think that this book is a really good book, and I want to share it with you guys. I have been reading Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits by James Clear. And this book is really good. It's a really easy read, and it really shows you strategies on how you can get rid of bad habits while creating new ones. And for me, around this time of year, I'm really at a place where I start to think about next year. I start to think about what is going on. I start to think about what my expectations for the following year is, what I did well in this current year and how I want to improve, where I want to change, what things I want to learn, what things I want to explore. So this was a really good book to start reading in the month of November. So if you guys haven't read this book and you're interested in reading this book, get it. You can read it hard copy. You can get it at Target. You can get it at Amazon. I'll link it down below. And you can also find it on Audible. That's how I started reading this book, or listening to this book on Audible. And it really changed the way I was thinking about habits and habit forming and habit breaking, that I had to get the hard copy book, because it's important for me to build good habits and break negative ones, things that are not serving a purpose in my life. So I've been reading. And the other book that I read, the book I read last month, is the book It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I'm going to insert a picture of the book somewhere here, but that's the book that I read last month. It was a really good book. I think it's part of a series, so I hope to get the second book for December so that I could read that book. Another thing that I have been doing, guys, I have been studying for my licensure. So originally I was supposed to take my exam in March of this year, and then I pushed it back because I was doing some regulation digging and I realized that I could take the exam in New Jersey, but then I would have to pay to transfer the exam results to New York because that's where I live. So I decided I was going to wait until I graduated to apply to take the exam to get the approval. And then I graduated in May. I started working, and in August my plan was to study from August to October so that I could sit for the exam in October. But ASWB released the data of like just the test data, and it really scared me a little bit, and it started to make me question if taking the test was something that I even wanted to participate in. So I put that on a back burner, but now that I'm in a new space with a clear head, my head is a little bit more leveled, I do believe that I want to sit for the licensure exam. Just because I am a macro social worker does not mean that I don't desire to have all the credentialing that is at my level. So you guys see it here firsthand. I am reading and going through this book by Dawn Apgar. It is the Social Work Licensing Master Exam Study Guide. And the cool thing about this book, I actually spoke to Dawn Apgar's class at the beginning of this school year, this academic year. In September, I had an opportunity to speak to her Intro to Social Work class, and it was mind-blowing to be in her presence, to be in her space, and to just see how phenomenal she is when it comes to academic and making sure that social work students are grounded in pure social work facts. That gives us the courage to sit for the exam. So I want to say all of this. I think that this exam does not, it doesn't judge competency, but it definitely tackles pure social work. So what happens in the practical world, probably not so, but pure social work from a black and white written standpoint, I think that the exam tackles that. I've been studying and I am not finding it very challenging. I have some clips that I am going to use whenever I do take the exam, just to show you guys me studying, what I'm doing to prep. And if you guys are interested in that, I will definitely continue to record snippets of my time studying this beautiful book and the other resources that I am utilizing. Another thing that I wanted to share is, guys, as of last week, I was announced formally as the Black Girl in Social Work Student Success Expert. I am super excited for that opportunity. If you are a Black girl in social work, you know the page, you know the platform, you know the founder's heart, and you know the space that it creates for us as Black social workers, especially Black women in social work. So I'm super excited that I am one of their student experts. I'm one of their student success experts, and I'm able to pour into social work students because I think that that is such an important thing to do. Even though I graduated in May, I feel like I have so much expertise. The students that I speak to now, they're like blown away by the way that I articulate certain things. And it may be the same concepts that they're learning at school, but the way I'm formulating it really allows them to have that aha moment where the lid is uncovered and you're like, oh, I get it. So students is my passion, and I'm going for it full-fledged. I also am hosting this month my student strategic peer group. And like I said, I've been busy, which is really why my videos not working the way that I planned really put YouTube on a back burner because I had other things that I had lined up. So I have a 4-week program where students are able to come and strategically set up their next academic school year. So we are working on a group setting and in a one-on-one setting for them to set up for next year. And they are having a blast in that group. It's a safe space. It's a confidential space. It's open to all social work students at all levels. So if you are a BSW student or an MSW student or a DSW student or a PhD student and you just want to be with other students as you strategically plan, and it's a peer group and it's a support group, and it's really a rich opportunity for me to see something that I thought about come to pass. So I'm super excited about that. And I have just been here, just doing things. I've been more present with my children, which is why YouTube kind of got the back burner. So I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want to keep you guys too long, but this is where I've been. This is what's going on with me. I hope to bring more videos to you guys in the near future. And until next time, I want you to remember, you can do hard things. You are worthy of entering into the social work profession as an expert, and no one can take away from you what you bring to the table. Pull your chair up and have a seat.